The three circles of existence. The circle of Abrid, where all living things are by nature derived from death, and man has traversed it. And the circle of Gwynfith, the state of love, where all things spring from life, and man shall traverse it in heaven. The circle of Kygant, where there is nothing but God, and none but God can traverse it. The circle of Arbred, where living beings traverse in dissolute wantonness according to necessity. For instance, when a wicked man dies, his soul enters into the meanest and lowest worm in existence. He becomes better over many lifetimes and ascends in the migration of Abrid. It is the least of all animation, the material of all things. By the justice of God, there is sufferance in Abrid, because without that, none could obtain the perfect knowledge of anything. The soul traverses Abrid, collecting the materials of nature, collecting knowledge of everything, and to collect strength to overcome adversity, to be divested of evil. Without traversing every state of life in Abrid, no animation or species can attain to plenitude. For man has the obligation to suffer, the obligation to change, and the obligation to choose. The three victories over evil are knowledge, love, and power. Guarding against pride, unmercifulness, and falsehood, beings may achieve entrance into the light of Gwynfith. The circle of Gwynfith, or as some would call, heaven. Here there is cessation of evil, cessation of want, and cessation of perishing. In Gwynfith, there is the restoration of original Arwen, or divine inspiration, which imparts a distinction of individuality. This is what constitutes the complete self of everyone, as apart from another. In Gwynfith, there is conformity to every Arwen, and love towards every living being and existence, and towards the one, that is, God. The circle of Kygant, where there is nothing but God, and none but God can traverse it. None but God can participate in every state without changing, and to endure eternity. For it is out of a desire to traverse the circle of Kygant that man will fall because of pride all the way to the cauldron of Anun, to begin the long ascent through Abrid and material existence and suffering. But some seek after wisdom, seeing what pride will do, and resolve to conduct themselves according to what was taught them by God and the powers of nature. Only by recollecting and knowing one's previous falls, and learning from them, can living beings ascend to the circle of Gwynfith.